Hello. Hello, Zoete Discipli and Zoete Omnes. Welcome again. Didn't see you hiding there. Come on. Let's do some more etymology. I'm just doing some impromptu stuff where I'm just going to take a word, this time Greek. We're just going to riff off. We're going to do some, and then if you guys can think of any that I missed, comment them below. I have a Ko-Fi that you can give me a little tippage if you learned something from any of my platforms. I just laid down a new podcast episode on a short fiction, science fiction story I wrote, basically on the concept, diving into what could potentially be faster than the speed of light, and that being the speed of thought. So, I don't know, give it a shot. It's a 30-minute deal. You can turn it on while you're falling asleep, get in a little sleepy mode. Let me know how it is because I'm getting a lot of really actually good reception, and I think that I might go ahead and try and push it to a magazine or something like that. That being said, non monetarily, you know the drill. I'm not going to repeat myself. I don't need to. I'm sorry for these plugs. Now let's get on into it. I want to do with the pink this time around. I'm going to make sure that your ASTRON is Greek, refers to a star. Now, the first one that I want to mention that I've done in the past is a disc. Don't use your teeth as a tool, kids. I just did it though. This is ASTER because it goes from ASTRON to ASTER as well. So, disaster. Dis meaning apart and or away from. ASTER here meaning star. When there was a disaster back in the day, they sussed it out that it was, a misaligning of the stars, if you will. That's why the consideration, con meaning together and or with, sidus means star in Latin. A consideration was the alignment of the stars coming all together. And then also a constellation, stella also meaning star in Latin. I don't know why we have all these words for star. Anyways, how about droid? What does Oster mean? It means star. And then that oid comes from eidos in the Greek, like this, which means form. And asteroids kind of take the form of a star now, don't they? If you didn't know, now you know, in the form of a star. Next one, how about astro plus a knot? Why do we say that English is this Germanic language when I'm looking at a word that's compiled of Greek and Latin? Astro again? Star. Not sailor. What am I going to do for that? Star Sailor. I'm not too much of an artist on the whiteboard here. I'm running out of time probably. What else could we consider here? Astral projection, astronome. How about an ASTER? An ASTER is a star-shaped flower. Is it ASTER or is it ASTER? I'm doing ASTER because of the Latin, but slash Greek. But anyways, I hope you learned something new. Tempus est discedere.